Great. So I will especially welcome each and every one of us to this meeting today. How was your day? Hope you have a great day. My day is still on. Yes, I'm still at the office. It's still on. I'll try as much as possible to round up on time. Our guest is already here too. But before we move that, so we quickly have him. And after that, I'll ask some questions. He's also going to tell us some stuff apart from the question I'm going to ask him personally on behalf of everyone. I've said you guys should throw a question before, but if you have any question too, you can drop it on the chat so that I will look at those questions on the chat. It's very, very important for us to take advantage of this. You don't just have this kind of opportunity every day, right? Me, I'm not yet a president team. President team member are shareholder, just so you know. These are the people that share bonus. You know, in banking, ED of banks, they have what they call profit sharing at the end of every year, apart from their regular salary. So in your life, a president team member has a profit sharing. The new life might call it bonus or something at the end of the year. It's called profit sharing, nothing else. That's just it. So that is it. So I'm going to be asking some questions. I will be looking at the chat box. You can drop your question. Maybe there's some certain thing that you have been thinking right now that it could be what you are going through. I don't think anybody is going through anything here, really. But if you are going through anyone, let us know, right? You can drop it on the chat box. The only thing that can be going through maybe stress from your job. Yeah, that's it. And I still encourage it that at this early stage, everybody should be working. Don't quit your job, please. I'm going to fight with anybody that quit their jobs. When the time comes, nobody will tell you to do that. Yeah, you still need to take care of your family. Everybody working in Nigeria here, automatically you have two dependents. Yes, either you like it or not, that are waiting for you every month. So what do you want to tell them? Yeah, really. So you still need to work. I still work. Like I do so much work, so many things, and I'm still able to do this. So if I can do that, it simply means every one of us can do that, right? So I'm going to ask you some questions. Go to share my own personal experience. Not things that I've been sharing, even the last 3 days, like that. So I'm still going to do that. Oh, someone said 10x dependent. No, it's not just you see that. So I understand that clearly. So if there's any question that you need to ask our guest, yes, it's a guest because a lot of you don't know him. Yes, I don't know him before. I used to call him my leader. You will not accept, but we all know that he's a leader. I'll still call him my leader this evening. You will not accept, but we all know that he's a leader. Yoruba will say, how will I interpret this in Igbo now? Oh, I'm not even sure if I can even say that Yoruba clearly. Say, I just know that there's something like only and toba shaking only soyonu. Alata, how do they do that? Something and toba shaking only soyonu. Could you help me? Hello, Mr. Rashid Alata. Only and toba mono junior like only soyonu. I forgot that Yoruba proverb, sha. Like somebody that knows road more than you, can lose you or even sell you off self on the road. Whatever that means. Yeah, I didn't get that very well. Okay. So I would like to know if there's any question that you would like to ask. I'm supposed to have done this earlier before now so that you can put your question. Okay, I don't know. It's like Mr. Gabriel is already here now. Yes, he's here. He's here. So I will get started with him. So I would like to bring him to the call. Oh, see, I'm saying I would like to bring you to the call. So I would like you to turn off your video if you would like to. So let me use that one, if you would like to, so I can just put both of us side to side on a gallery. Yes, side to side on a gallery, so that I can just put both of us. Are you ready? Yes. I called him like 5 minutes ago, and he's just gotten home. He has not fresh up. He's in a car as at the time I called him. Yes, it's because of him that I have to put this by 9 p.m. See, if a PT is still hustling, so who am I now? Guys, like I said, today is 23rd. We still have like 8 days to go, if not more. because Neolife don't usually close at the same month end close. So we used to have like 1 or 2 days after. So everything is still possible, right? So if you are not yet a manager and you want to be, reach out to me, it's still possible. Senior manager is still possible. Like everything is still possible. I myself, so let me tell you what I'm believing. I know that not only that Emirate is possible, even Sapphire is possible. Yeah. And it's not over until it's over. And we are going to put in the work. So this team is going to be a team that when they ask how you do it, you'll be able to list more than 20 things that you are doing on a daily. Yes. Not just why you do it. Consistency. Consistency. Okay. What do you do? What is consistency? We'd like to know. What are you doing consistently? So just saying consistency for me, that's not, people don't learn that way. So that is why I told myself that everything we are going to be doing, we are going to be documenting it. Because a time is coming. I will just call Olaiton. You are the one that are going to teach the team on SEO this day. I will call Michael. You are the one that are going to teach Elemental. I will just come again and I will say, oh, Victor, please, you are going to teach them graphics. I will just call different people because we have them here. I can just call, oh, and I say, oh, who again? And Chiagozim, you are going to teach. Is it? Do we have two Chiagozim right now? Okay. Okay, we have Chinagozim, not Chiagozim. Yes. So I can just say, oh, Choma, you're going to teach them digital strategy, how people can put things together. We are going to be running this like a brief, right? So that everybody will be able to get to this. I don't know if our guest is around, although I even told him that 10 p.m. But before, sorry, quarter after. So before that time, so let me just try to share some certain things right now at this time. Neolife is a big complaint, just so we don't know. Yes, a lot of us know before, but there are some things that we don't know. So let me tell you, last year, me, I don't just do things with complaint. I've had several people from different network marketing that have drove to my office here to poach me. You know, those network marketing people that used to have 2, 3, 4 accounts, that even the same account is at the top level already. Like, I'm going to change it to your name. I'm going to know, but that's not me. Yeah, that's not me. Yeah, I'm loyal to the core one. Not just only I'm loyal to the core. I'm just looking at I'm stressed. I know that I'm stressed, really. Yeah, not just only that I'm loyal to the core. I know Neolife. How do I get to know? Last year, there's what they call Google Alerts. What Google Alert does is, if there's a businesses, if there's investment, if there's anything that you are following, anything at all, okay, that you are following, that you want to know what is happening to that company or whatever things, or even your personal business, you want to know what people are talking about your business on a daily basis, what are they doing? So Google Alert, you can use that. So I go to Google Alert and I add GNLD and I add Neolife. Why did I do that? I want to know everything that is happening to Neolife as a brand, as a company at every point in time. So that is where I even got to know that Neolife has stock. Most of you might not know this. Stock. A company that are ready for succession planning, that company is going to outlive all of us. That's it. All of us is going to outlive us. Yes. So a lot of us will have gone. Neolife will still exist. Yes. Yoruba will say, that is the lifespan of the business is much more longer than human being. That is why you see a lot of multi-billionaires that have started a business, their business still continue and they are no more. Yeah. So I put it there. So when you update on Neolife, I usually get it. Oh, this stock is this wealth product from Neolife is what people are doing. Let me even check something. So I get that on my email, and I also get it on alerts like that. And I keep all those things. I just get all those things. Let me even type if I could be able to get one so that you understand what I'm saying. Okay. So let me just show you guys. So like I said, this is a digital age. So I'm just still saying this so that you guys will know, even if you know before, you know the kind of complaints that we are dealing with, right? So I hope you can see. Oh, you can't see my email. Can you see my email at this time? Can you? Please, you can just type on the chat. I've actually muted everybody so that we won't be having distraction. This is a very important call. So just type on the chat if you can see my email right now. So if you can see that in my email right now, so I'm going to the search on my email right now, and I'll just type GNLD alert. That is the old name that a lot of people know that they've even registered for so many things. Can you see GNLD alert? Can you see this? 28, as in instant updates, right? We need to know. 28th of October. Can you see that date? What is happening to Neolife? We all know this is our product now. Wet wheat jam oil. That's one of the best products for cataract, eye, and other things like that, right? Do you see the news updates? Can you see Google alert? I want to know everything that is happening to the company every minute, every time. Yes, it's a digital age. So I subscribe. It's free. Just go to your phone, type Google alert, insert all the keywords of companies that you want to be monitoring, things that I want to know what is going on. Can you see? So the news carries that wheat germ oil for cosmetic market size and forecast. Keep pump complaints. So these are some international organizations that are carrying it, but which germs out of Neolife was featured there. So if I used to delete some, yeah, can you see this one? Another one, 14th of July, 2020. Do you see what I've been following? Future prospect of beauty supplement markets set to witness huge growth as a result of, can you see Neolife still featured here? Do you see that? Potential impact of COVID-19 pandemic on global. Can you see how important that product is still showing up again with jam oil? A lot of stuff like that. So this is just what I can show you guys at this time. So there's a lot of things in the bags that are not yet on fill, right? So you need to know. So I'm just saying this again, that so that you know this is not just anyhow complaint. In most of my slide presentation, there's a point when I used to talk about future focus. I said something. I'm saying this so that everybody will get to know. I want to retire early. Yes, my children are too small. I want to retire early, right? So, and I said something in the slide that I call future focus. I said 315, that is what you can do for the next 3-5 years that will take care of the 20 years and above. And I said not only that, action is required. For some of us that know about smart go, action is required. What are the action that I said is required? I said I'm going to use what? My resources, my skills, my time, my finance. I don't know what you want to do, but I'm just telling you my own. I have my own why. That I don't want to be writing code at 50 years old. I don't want to be running after one client for marketing, whatever. At 50 years old, no, now I should be flying up and down. Not even only with Neolife, but I should have money. Do you know that all this one that people are saying, I want to jackpot, I want to travel? Every countries are looking for business, people that want to do business, people that have investment. When you have too much money, that's what you do. People take business visa, 200 million. There's no rejection. There's no rejection. It's just because you are going through student visa and whatever things that they will say, oh, if you hear people that they say they are rejecting their visa, it's not for business people, oh, because they know you are bringing your money to their countries. Everybody have a volume. Everybody have a voice. I mean, money is a volume, right? And you need to create something that you'll be able to actually have that volume. Even in your family, money is a volume. Everybody have a voice. They will say, yeah, it's people that have big belly that you should give money daily, that you give money. Literally, that is not just a meaning, but I'm just using a kind of literary meaning that everybody can understand. It's 80 minutes after 9. Mr. Gabriel, are you ready for us? Are you here with us now? Hello? Can you unmute yourself? Let me do that. Let me do that. I just ask you to unmute yourself right now. Can you do that now? Or you type on the chat if there's anything. Let's do this quick, please. Oh, I think I'm seeing two given. I don't know which of the device that is using. Okay, you are using this one. Okay, good. So I should put this one side by side. Oh yeah. I'll go and wear my own Neolife too. All of us have Neolife. You didn't tell me now. I didn't get prepared. Myself, I have Neolife. Oh. By the way, for everybody that would like a customized Neolife clothes, so I think you are mute right now, right? Are you?
I think so.
Yes, you are. You are. Guys, everybody, I want us to welcome Mr. Gabriel. I don't even know the name of your company, but I know. No, Shotobi is not your company. Anytime I search on Google, or you search on Google and I see Google My Business, you are now seeing 56, 57, Ikorodu Road. Now this man. So anytime I saw 56, 57, I say, oh, this guy is here now. Ikorodu Road. He's the one. On Google My Business. All right. We are glad to have you this evening. It's not easy to bring a president team. A lot of people don't know. It's good. We're going to make it a rotation. I'm not going to be the only one talking. Even someone that is a distributor that have the skill that we required, the person will talk. It's a collaboration. Everybody is going to learn from this. The details that I have. So I just want everybody to know. First detail, Mr. Gabriel Shotobi is a president team member, not just only a president team member. It's a graduate like each and every one of us, a computer science graduate that decided to leave the certificates and go ahead with certificates, if you know what that means. Just like me too, right? Learning from the street of hard knock, and it's paying off. And we're very happy to have you to share, to ask questions, your knowledge. Very quickly, I will start by asking some certain questions. They are just questions that every one of us will have loved. I didn't prepare where I will have requested that people should send their question before now. And you can still do that. I'll be looking out on the chat box. And if you are still muted and you want to actually speak, you can raise up your hand. You see the thumbnail there so that I can unmute you because I don't want any distraction. This is a very, very important call, right? So I will start. I just said a little things about you. I should have done a kind of jingle so that we can just welcome you properly, right? But still, it's all good. I would like you to introduce yourself to us. Yes, please. Thank you.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Great people. Good evening, like-minded people, people that are on my way, in my way, and we are going the same way. All right. Yes. My name is Gabriel. Once again. I am Shotobi Gabriel, born and bred here in Lagos. Lived all my life in Lagos, and went to school, graduated, got a job as a computer operator in a printing firm. So I worked there for 3 years, and I realized that this job actually would not help me achieve my dreams. I was being paid 30,000 naira salary, and to me, I'm like, this will not take me far. So I was looking for something that would better my life, and then I was introduced to Neolife. When I was introduced, the introduction just looked somehow. Somebody just called me, and the person was like, Gabriel, I want you to come and see me. And I'm like, okay, no problem. So I got to the office, and they started drawing circles, this one, that one. I'm like, what's all this one now? Please, I don't have time to waste. In a nutshell, after the whole story, I realized that I think I need something like this because they showed me a check of 100,000 naira, and I compared that. I asked the person that this 100,000 naira, sorry, how many years have you been working here? And the guy told me 11 months, and I do the math immediately. 3 years, 30,000 naira. A year, 11 months is about a year. A year, 100,000 naira. Which one is better? I told myself, Gabriel, don't be a fool. Most times we can deceive people, but we cannot deceive ourselves. So I'm like, okay, I think I can try this. And then the guy went further. He said they just came back from a trip that they traveled abroad. And ladies and gentlemen, my dream is to just be on the plane. And then immediately I saw the pictures. I saw the guy in the picture. a hard copy printed picture. I saw the guy, I saw him, I'm like, I think I need this. Guys, that was how I started. I didn't understand a single thing that day though, but I understood my dreams. I understood that I needed more money in my life. And then I understood that I want to be on the plane. I work in Arizona Trading Limited in Ajawu Estate. And ladies and gentlemen, I never knew where airport was as at that time. So I'm like, somebody that wants to be on the plane. 3 years here, I don't know where plane. And this guy, they said they'll take me abroad. Oh yeah, now let's try this. So that was how I got introduced to Neolife, and I started blindly. And ever since, it has been a wonderful journey. The first year, my first year in the business in Neolife, I started earning 100,000 plus. I am kind of slow though, but at least exactly a year, I got to the level of director and I started earning over 100,000. And then a year and a half, going to 2 years, I became a sapphire director, over 200,000, and then I began to travel with the company for free. So that was how the journey started, and we are still on the journey. Today, I thank God so much to talk about the money, the travel, the health, the people that we have touched their lives, and the people that we are still touching their lives. It's awesome. It's awesome. Right now, I just got back from one enjoyment that Neolife just want to finish somebody. They just want to finish somebody. They're like, Gabriel, kilo too fair to show you. Okay. I'm like, what, you guys want to kill me? Do you understand? So we just go back, and last week we just got back from Zanzibar. Yes, my team and I, we organized a trip. We personally traveled to Zanzibar on our own. That was June. And then we're supposed to go for Diamond Director Lifestyle. It's actually for president members. Every year, there's always a Diamond Director Lifestyle. There is a World Team Conference. That's for Sapphire Directors to 5 Diamond Director. And there's Diamond Director Lifestyle, which is for 4 Ruby Director upward. So the World Team Conference for this year was supposed to be in Dubai, but due to Emirates issue with Nigerian federal government, we could not go to Dubai. Other countries went to Dubai, Ghana, they went, so we could not go. And then we were like, in our team, we were like, if Neolife cannot travel, let's travel on our own. So we traveled to Zanzibar in June this year. We go back. So we're supposed to go to South Africa for Diamond Director Lifestyle in September. But then we couldn't go because of federal government. Nigeria just have plenty problems. But we are not going anywhere. We die here. Nigeria is actually the best country to live if you have money. It's a conditional statement. If you have money,
absolutely.
Nigeria. So guys, we're supposed to go to South Africa in September, but we couldn't go. So Neolife decided to take us to Zanzibar. Okay, we actually set the pace for them. We are front runners, you understand? So we went to Zanzibar just this month, some weeks ago. And then this trip, as I can say, this is the best trip I've ever attended in my life. Best trip ever. Everything 5-star, everything 5-star hotel, everything just top-notch, luxurious lifestyle.
I saw it with your dad, not only
yes.
you.
No, you understand?
I saw your dad.
I don't want to take our so far, so good. So far, so good. It's been awesome. Okay, it's been awesome. The money I'm earning, I thank God. The lifestyle we are living today, we thank God. Glory to God, and also to my team members. So this is Gabriel, and this is me. Thank you.
All right, thank you for that. Thank you for that background information and things that you're sharing with us. So I would like to know, like, how many years have you been in the business right now?
Okay, basically, I've been in business for going to 10 years now. Okay. Going to 10 years now. I've started quite a very long time, and then I took my time. A year.
You started from the days of GNLD, not Neolife.
Yes, GNLD. GNLD, and then we grew. As at that time, Jerry Brasfield himself was still, you understand?
The everything before Kendra Brasfield. Yeah.
And then recently Kendra took over, and then she branded everything. We have Neolife, we have Neolife app, Team Neolife, we have Neolife back office app. There's Team Neolife app.
Yes, and back office app. Yes.
Back office app. So Kendra has come to rebrand and make, and the future is so bright. The future is very bright.
The future is so bright. Okay. So that's it. So as a distributor, that just get started, let's just say this month, what would you advise that person?
Okay, if you just get started in new life, my advice for you is to learn as much as you can. However, we don't stop learning. In fact, life teaches us every day. So life, we keep learning. But you that just joined new life or whatever thing we started, we need to keep learning. And as we are learning, we need to be practicing what we are learning. Okay. So that is the best advice I can give you. Learn as much as you can, practice what you are learning. And while you are practicing what you're learning, you make mistakes, make sure that you do that thing again so that you can get better at doing that thing.
So while you are practicing what you are learning, you will make mistakes. I get that clearly. Yes. Mistake is very, you will make it. That's why they said failure is an opportunity to begin more intelligently. So, yes. And that's okay. It's okay. It's okay to make mistake, right? It's okay to make that mistake. All right. Again, I would also like to ask you, I know when you started New Life, or let's say GLD, then it wasn't like this, right? It's not things that people go online. It's not things that people do Zoom like this, like that. So with all those let me just say let me call it. Yes, I know it's very hard that time. So how are you able to cope with all those odds and see forge ahead to where you are right now? I know there's so many problems along the line. Like, oh, have you ever even crossed your mind that I have to stop this? I can't continue again.
Yes. Basically, yeah. When I just started,
network, is it from me? Or is it from him?
People into the business. Sorry, it's from me. Somebody is trying to reach me. So the call is, yeah.
Okay,
so
I understand.
Basically, when I got started, my first month, my second month. Excuse me. Hello, I'll call you back. I beg, I will call you back. I don't want meeting.
Please, that person should just allow us.
Sorry, I have to quickly attend to that person.
It's very important.
So I'll call the person back.
Yes.
When I got started, my first, second, third month, I was unable to register a single person.
Okay. In 3 months.
But then 3 months. But then I was inviting people. You know, the way I was invited to the business, I thought that's the same way it would work.
The way you accepted the business, you thought that the same way people will be accepting it.
You understand. The person just asked me to come, and I went there, and then I joined. So me too, I was like, I have plenty of friends now. So I was bringing people, I was inviting people, I was calling them anyhow, and nobody signed up. They were coming, they came. We showed them, we explained, and then but then nobody. So at that point, I was like, shame mistake about to your long. I hope I've not made it. I hope I've not made a mistake joining this thing. So, but then the fourth month, I was able to sponsor 2 people, and then I had more confidence. And then at the point again, when the people that I have already are not even doing anything, so I was not like, I hope it's like I'll go look for another work to do, because truthfully, I resigned my job because I was tired. I'm better off not doing anything than doing that job. So I resigned immediately, and I faced this business. And then I wasn't getting anything. So at some point, I felt like maybe I should just go and get another job. Do you understand? So
yeah,
that was you understand. That was the peak of my frustration, of me getting tired of the business I just started. But thank God for trainings that I attend. Thank God for meetings. Thank God for my uplines and my mentors and people that were there for me. People like Alhaji Hafiz Tijani, people like Mr. Majid Wureola, people, a lot of leaders, people like my sponsor, they kept motivating me, and I had to just stick into the business. So me sticking into the business was what brought the result. So, and then when we begin to earn good money and I became director, I'm like, wow, this is it. So I am here and I'll be here forever.
So you just heard that. That for me, the summary of that is writing done daily, comparing to success. Writings done daily. You don't just. So I've always looking for like, okay, how does a director, being a director is, but I know what it is now. And that is why every time I want to see as many as possible people to get to that, because there's nothing comparing to that 25%.
Yes.
Like
Yes,
there's
yes.
nothing compared to that 25%.
When you're a director, you are earning 25%, you are earning 150,000 or even 200,000.
Minimum.
No, nothing can frustrate you. Nobody can write you, can talk you off. You know, some people who just have bad mouth, they will just come and tell you rubbish and it will enter your head. But when you're earning 100,000, earning 150, earning 200,000, there's nothing somebody can come and tell you that will just enter your head. You think of the money you are earning and
I
so
understand.
you would have no choice than to just stick into the business.
So I got that clearly. So and I understand. And for everyone that is here, I will still say, because I'm only saying this because I became a director like 2 months ago, and not just becoming a director, I see the way the payment just fly. Not only that, they gave me an extra bonus for the first time. I don't know this, what they call consistency bonus. So after the first alert enter, the second day, I received another one, and I saw the like, no, they have paid me yesterday now. Is it a mistake? And I saw it, consistency. I said, there's still another bonus for consistency apart from instant profit. I was like,
yes,
guys, this is good. That is why I said to people that when the time comes to leave, nobody will tell you to. For example, right now at the point, I have to leave some of the engagement that I'm into. Yes, because so if I'm doing a consultancy for a firm that are paying me 150K per month, and they are taking my time, and I have something that I love doing at my own time, not just only doing for myself, rescuing other people in the process, right? Impacting lives in the process. Like on the daily, why do I say impacting lives? On the daily basics, there's no way, there's no day that I don't have minimum of 10 and above people from Neolife, existing member, new one coming, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. Where will I have been able to do all this for all these people if not that I'm focused on this? And if there's one thing again that I've learned personally is focus on love. When you love people, the money will come. Yeah,
exactly.
Focus on love and not the amount. So that's another thing. Not to take much of your time again, I know you have been on the road since, and when I called you, I said you are just getting home. You had seen even in your car. I was like, this is going to be stressful. If there's any, I've been looking at the chat box. I didn't see question from anyone. Yeah, that's okay too. I didn't see question from anyone, and I'm asking the questions that I have to ask. So you can ask your own personal question.
Yes,
so
please,
you see,
question,
as far as I'm concerned, you see, in this business right now, as far as I'm concerned, me, there's nothing that can frustrate me. You don't get it. Okay, let's see. For some of you that have told about my story, that I've already told you my story before. Like, I was on a personal wilderness experience for 2 years. What does that mean? Like, I was not doing anything for 2 years, but I believe in this business. But in those wilderness experience, what am I doing? I always know that is a better way. We can always improve something. I don't even know that Kendra is planning something. So my own is a case of preparedness meets opportunity.
Yeah.
So what Kendra Brasfi eventually gives to every one of us, all those online, those are the things that I've been longing to do for myself. Those are the things that I've been doing for myself. So immediately that clicked in, I was like, come on, this is it. And that's it. And it will shock everybody that, and on that wilderness experience, it means because I'm not doing anything, I'm on senior manager for more than a year. I know I'm not doing anything. Nobody sees anything. But what I was doing, I was researching. How can we do this better? This should be a business that everybody will love. This should be a business that it's for everybody. Either you are graduate, even if you are earning 500,000, if you are earning 1 million, if you are earning 2 million. Yes, because you see, health, sound health. So today, when people place an order that is more than 70 and 100,000, I always like going personally. Right? When it's less than 40,000, I send GoCada. So I have like 2 cases of that today. Yes, I'm telling you, I will show you, I can show you the alerts. 2 cases of that today. So I went there personally and I used Google Map. So at the end of the day, I end up chatting. In fact, the person that even bought one of the products for like 100K, luckily, she's even a nutritionist. Yeah, so she went online, read about the product. She says she had been using Forever Living before, right? But she found a content, one of the components she has been looking for in feminine herbal.
Wow.
In feminine herbal. What we don't even know. She read everything. And again, for some of you that have been checking my video on the WhatsApp status, you find out that on every order placement, I put a product brochure. So when I delivered the product, I gave her the brochure. She was so happy. Like, wow, I could be able to read more. I'll be able to research more instead of everything that I'm doing on Google. This is product catalog. Like, I'm saying this so that we can also tap with it. That product brochure is less than 500 naira, right? Every order placement, I place at least 10 product brochure. 10. Every order placement I add is around 2,000 something, 2,000 something. I'll put that brochure because, and I'll write my number, my name on that brochure because you don't know. Some people will just look at it that is health magazine. You don't know whose hand is going to get to, and each product there is explain what is going to work for, and that is it. That is it. So anybody that order things from 70 from other, I go personally. I go there personally so that I can also hear from them. We can also tell them this is what to do this is what to do that. The person was shocked when I said to the first person, one is for Olaiton, one is for myself. I deliver a fibroid package today. Olaiton also did that too. So I went on behalf of Olaiton for one. When I said that, do you know the person you are talking to? That I'm not the one. He said, no. I said, he's my partner. So all of you, everybody here, we are partner. I say he's my partner and he's in UK. We are partner and he's UK. So what am I saying this? If you, and I want everybody to have a price list. That's why we drop it on the group, on their phone. So should in case somebody just reach out to you, you'll be able to check it instantly. If you have any order at any time, even if you don't have money to place that order, this is a team. You always have people that will be able to get that money to get the product out. I still go to half the points, get the product out for the company, deliver, fulfill the product for the customer first, and you still earn the money. You see, on that 100,000 naira fibroid package, anyway, plus delivery, everything. That's what makes it on. Instant profit is 14,000. Some senior manager don't get 14,000 naira as a bonus. Instant profit on that one single order is 14,000 naira. Yes, instant. Do you see that? So and I did the math that it will go to a point, right? That doing that will be for everybody. Yes, like some of us have been doing that. Yeah, that's not actually my first time. That's not. Those are the part of things that makes me believe that even if I said I want to stop, people will always call me. So where are you stopping to? I just imagine something like, okay, 14,000. Let's imagine you are getting that. Because it will happen in 30 days. Do you know how much that is? That is 420K instant commission alone. For some of you that have been following the videos, you see some analysis that I did, that I used a case study of trainer, phytodefense, and pro-vitality. You find out that instant profits, if you do, like, let's say, that case study I worked on at least 120 of training in a month. Instant profit and that with the commission you are still going to bonus from the company is already running into 400. Pro-vitality is running to 600. While phytodefense is already running to 1 million naira. It's just for you to do your strategy. I still do strategy. I'm still looking at the chat box to the case you have one question. Since recruiting was a challenge at the okay, I've seen one question. Evis, please, I will need to check who is actually distracting us. We want this to be clean and crisp for everybody that are going to watch this, especially people that are not on the call, right? Later. So I think I've seen the person, I've muted the person, right? So there's a question here. Evis is a partner from Enugu. Says, since recruiting was your challenge, At what point did people start joining your business, and what did you do differently that make that possible? Yeah. You at a point you talk about you are inviting people, they are coming, but they are not signing up. So since that was a challenge there, at what point did your business start pick up, and what did you do differently?
Okay, basically, I didn't do anything differently, honestly.
Yeah.
I just kept doing the same thing. You know, there is always a time and season for everything.
Yeah.
Whichever ways, consistency is the key.
Yeah.
So if you are doing the right thing and the result is not coming yet, you have to keep doing the right thing. The result will come, whether you like it or not. If you now stop doing the right thing because you have not gotten the result, you have missed it. So I basically didn't do anything differently. I just kept doing the right thing because that was how somebody was able to get me. So whether I like it or not, I would also get somebody. However, there are different skills at which we use to get people into the business.
Yes.
There are different ways. We have online, we have offline, we have flyers, we have ad placement, we have all these things. So you don't neglect any of those things. If you are using everything and the result hasn't come, you will not say, oh, I've been doing all this, I've not gotten results, let me just be using one. I think that one should work. No, you have to keep using everything. So whether I like it or not, the result will definitely come. So I didn't stop doing what I was doing. I kept doing. Consistency is the key.
Okay. So I would like you to mention specifically so in the business, we have what we call daily success habits, right? Yes. So I would like you to mention specifically what are those things that you were doing consistently. Because somebody is asking a question now, which I'm going to ask after now, which is a little bit related to this. What are the things that you are doing consistently?
Okay. So what I do consistently basically is talking to people every day.
I make sure that I talk to people every day. Yeah.
I make sure I talk to people every day. Wherever I am, we always meet people. Even if you say you stay indoor 24/7, there is no how one way or the other you meet people. It might be on your phone. Maybe in the course of you chatting with someone and somebody will talk about another person, and there you can exchange contact with that person right in front of you in your house. But I believe that in this Nigeria, you cannot just stay indoor for 24 hours now. You go out. Yes, you go out. So as you are going out, if you say you are driving your own car, I believe some of us are rich. Yes, you are driving your own car. The petrol attendant is somebody that you can talk to, isn't it? Yes, we can place ad online, we can do all the online stuff, but on our daily commute, on our daily routine, we still meet people. These people too are also people that need opportunity now. These people too are also people that need good health. We will not say, oh, our products are actually pricey, or they are not for anybody, they are for everybody. So if you talk to the petrol attendant, somebody that is selling fuel to your car, and the person says, oh, Oga, I'm not interested, and no wala. This person that says, Oga, I'm not interested, this person could buy your product tomorrow. If he does not buy for himself, he can buy for his dad or mom. A friend of mine bought a product of about 80,000 recently. This my friend, okay, he had actually bought aloe vera from me like twice or 3 times, and even Provitality. But then he bought for his parents about almost 100,000. So we have different scenarios where people that turn down your opportunity, they
will end up being a customer to use the products.
They will buy products from you. So if they cannot buy, they will buy for their families, for their parents. Okay. So on a daily basis, we meet people. So these are the people that we had to our contact list. These are the people that we add to our prospect list that, okay, this guy, I'm bringing him into the business. This guy, I'm sharing him. Like you said, love. If you love your neighbor, definitely you have something that has big value with you. Then you should be able to share this thing with such person.
Thank you for that. So Priska is asking the question here. She said, please, sir, how were you keeping up with your monthly personal points at your early stage? Early stage. Oh, you saw the question too. Good.
Yes, yes.
Okay, at the early stage.
You have taught me now.
As a beginner. Ooh.
You have taught me now, so I'm seeing the question. I'm seeing
Okay.
the chat.
Good. So guys, keep on your question. Keep your question, please.
So the question is, sir, how were you keeping up with your monthly personal points at your early stage? Okay.
Yes.
So basically, the truth is, this personal points is always issue for almost all of us, especially those of us that are new. We are always having this issue of this personal points. But then let me call you to this. The truth is, first, number one, we all need this product. That's number one. So
I always have one on my table. I finish. I finish. What do you call it? Carotenoids. I move on to trainer. I'll finish this one now. I'm moving on to Beta Guard. I have them already. You see. Oh, you see nutrients. That is it. So by the time, there's no way you'll be using that personal point will be anything. I use up to 100 personally in a month.
But then, as a new person, as a starter, as a beginner, we don't have enough money to buy this product yet, isn't it? We don't have money. So whichever way, we should try to at least make sure that we are buying at least one. If it is fiber tablets that you can buy. Know that every month, it is for your own health. Okay? You cannot give what you don't have. You don't have good health. You now want to talk to somebody about health. It doesn't make sense. So if it is fiber, if it is CalMag is about 4-5, or let's say 5,000.
No, it's more than that now. It's about 6 something.
5,000 now. It's 5,000 now. So if it is fiber that you can buy, if you have been able to buy fiber, that's 12 PV out of this 100 points. That is the least that we are talking about.
That is minus 82.
So you have, and then there's no you're using CalMag and you fall in love with CalMag, you would be able to share it with people that, oh, I'm using this thing and it's actually working well. However, how I was able to meander the process that time, I simply go into the street. Okay, I go into the street and I talk to anybody. See, guys, you are lucky now. You can put up a product picture on your WhatsApp status and then write order now, get yours down, put your details or put the functions. And it can only get better, like my Oga said. Yeah, it can only get better. Now it's easier now. You can even go to Facebook, you can go to YouTube, you can run ad, you'd make all this personal. But then when I joined, it was the local and the traditional way all through.
Damn.
It was the local and the traditional way. We go on the street and look for people. Do you understand? If I know that, okay, it's a matter of no, yes. If I talk to out of 10 people, I want to talk to 10 people today. Out of these 10 people, if it is one person that will say yes to me, if it is 2 people that will say yes to me, it is a good result. At least I'll go with 34 PV, that's training, or fiber, 10 PV, or 12 PV. I know that at least if I do that 4 out of 7 days, 4 days out of 7 days, I should be able to get alone 100 points. Do you understand? So I make sure that I go to the streets, or it depends on you. You don't really need to go to the streets. You can, anywhere you are there. Are people.
We're also in the streets. We're also in the street. The street of Twitter, the street of Facebook, the street of Instagram, the street of YouTube, the street of Google profile. We are on the streets.
so anywhere you are, there are people there. Anywhere you are. Yeah. If you're on YouTube, there are people there. If you're on Twitter, there are people there.
So
if you are
talking
Facebook,
about YouTube,
there are people there.
Talking about YouTube, I just found out that in the last 3 months, so my average watch time used to be 67,000 in a month. But in the last 3 months, it has jumped to 255 consistently watch time. Human beings are watching. That is streets.
So you have plenty of content, and you have, let's assume that you just want to start a YouTube channel today. You just want to
start from one video too. I started from one video too.
That's what I'm saying, that if anybody that does not have any YouTube whatever before now, you'd start today, you have a YouTube channel today. In the next 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, you have people that would So there are always
even
people
if you have
around us.
3 views, it simply means 3 human beings that you didn't talk to have showed up on your video.
And guys, let me shock you. You don't need to look for people. People are already looking for you.
They are looking for you now.
It's just left for you to put up this content to them.
All right. There's another question here.
People are already looking for us. So it's just left for us to put up this content and show them that this is what we have. And then they come.
There's another question here. Have you seen it?
It's not a question, no. It's not a question. The person said my YouTube channel is just.
Oh, there's one before that one. That's
okay.
two after.
Yeah. Okay. Please share with us how you have been able to carry your team along, even when some of them are ahead of you in the business. In fact, I have people that are ahead of me. My downlines or my team members are ahead of, and I'm excited about that because it is more money for me. More money. Let them be running. Let them become 5 diamonds. It is more money for me. So, however, how I carry my team along, number one thing that you should do with anybody you are dealing with is honesty, sincerity. Anybody, whether your downline, your upline, your customer, your downline to be, your prospect, your friend, anybody, your team member, one, be honest with them. Okay, just be honest, because if you are dishonest in one way or the other, it will break whatever relationship you are having with anybody. It will break it and it is going to collapse your business. So, but once you are sincere, so even if somebody has become whatever thing before you, and they know that this man is sincere, you have never done anything, you understand?
Yes.
Then they would eventually always respect you. So when you call them, they listen to you. When you want to talk to them, they listen to you. But if you have been dishonest, there is no how they can. So that honesty is number one. And number two, just keep good contact with them. Just keep good contact. Okay, so I don't think I have any issue with anybody. Anybody that wants to have issue with me in my team, eventually they will come to the realization that, oh, this person is not a bad person, or this person is not somebody that they should have issue with. Okay, so it's always like that. Life, we cannot satisfy everybody. No, so you be the best you can be and be honest with people.
All right. So I saw a question from Chidera. I guess that question is actually for me. So he said, okay, please, how can someone get Google Alert? So I mentioned Google Alert before you join the call. Google, so on your phone, just type Google Alert on the browser, right? Type Google Alert. Since your Gmail is already logged in on your phone, it will show your Gmail. So you can just add the businesses, the company you want to be monitoring, what is going on with them. So you can just add that. So that will just be giving you like all the updates. Google Alert is like a monitoring spirit as far as I'm concerned. So it gives you update on whatever you are into so that you will not be in the dark. You know the current trends, what the organization are into. Our baby boy is here.
Madam is here.
Madam is here too. Very, very important. She didn't know now. I wouldn't have talked self so that we can see her very well. Google Alert will allow much. If you have so much there, so me, I only have like specific liking. So I have software there because I want to know what people, if anybody talks about software anyway, I want to know. I have Neolife there, I have Genetic there. If anybody is mentioning anything about it, I want to know. So that's what I use it for. Then she also said, how can one be consistent in maintaining PV? Okay, I'll be taking the one by one. So consistency in maintaining PV is you. Yes, it's you. It depends on your why. What do I mean by your why? My own why is I want to retire early. My own why is at 45, I don't want to be writing code. At 45, I don't want to be running up and down for one consultancy job for marketing or whatever. No, I don't want to be doing that. At 45, I don't want thousands of emails flying over my head say you have not done this. That is not good for my mental health.
Yes.
Yes, a lot of us don't know now, but it's not good for my mental health. So if I want,
you're actually still running Elta Skater, you're still running the rat race because you want to do this, you want to do that one.
Yeah.
You want to,
so if I want that to happen, so I don't need to wait to 45 before I do that. I have to be doing that before 45. Yes, I have to be doing that so that it will happen. Because even what I am doing, where I am today, is things that I've seen before now that I'm now seeing. So me, I'm not shocked with whatever I'm doing right now. I'm not shocked at all. Since my year 2 in the university, I've always told myself that I don't want to be a weekend dad, and I'm not a weekend dad. My children come to my office anytime, right? Since my year 2, a lot of things that I said I don't want to do, like those things are not happening. Yeah, I don't, because and it's not how, it's none of my business. Yes, how it's not. All I need to just be doing is writing done daily, compounding to success. I'll better have that sleepless night now and not have it when my strength is not even like this, right? So for you to be able to do your PV, there's so many channels. Personal sales of products. All of us, what we are doing much here is selling skills. Just in case we don't know, selling skills, right? Selling skills, because selling is a skills and everybody needs to learn it. Selling is very important. Why? All the products. The product is the backbone of the company. And the two ways to sell the product. The PV is a backbone of the company and the product. And the two ways to sell the product is either signing up or products.
Yes.
That's it. Because both of them has a connection. When you sign up, you have points. When you sell products, you have points. Right? So that is why we are doing a lot around selling visibility. So when you do things that we are doing, what are the things that we do? So you share Ambi, we post on YouTube, we post on Google My Business. That's sharing Ambi. That's sharing Ambi too. We are sharing digital Ambi, right? In those days, I remember I was listening to one of the Jerry Bradford's video where he talked to Jim Rohn to come and be like an head in people that are doing all this visual for Neolife that time. But Jim Rohn, for some of us that know Jim Rohn, is a very number one motivational speaker. People like Les Brown respect Jim Rohn very well, right? In those days, they used to do tape, cassettes in your life to give people to listen. Now you go to YouTube and watch. Live, not even cassette, not tape. You go to YouTube and watch. So we still do all these things, but digitally, because people share contacts. That is why when you go to your New Life startup, you see share. You see that sharing products from New Life, Team No Life app that you can share either through WhatsApp, either through SMS. I'm not sure you guys have checked it. You can share through WhatsApp, SMS, social media. All those things they are doing is the same thing like sharing Ambi and flyers. It's the same thing, right? So that is how you do that. Then, and how can I subscribe to YouTube channel? So I would like to know. So I would like to know, understand that better. Every's have a YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel. So for you to subscribe to Every's YouTube channel, you just type Wellness Home. That's Every's YouTube channel. You see, you subscribe and you click the bell so that you will know when he's posting new video. My own is Sheyi Omotunde. Once you just type it, you see there. So that's how you subscribe. And everybody that have Gmail account has a YouTube account, so you should be able to have your own too. Okay. Any other question? It's 10 p.m. People are still going to work tomorrow. Any other question? Okay. In the absence of no question, I would like to know. I would like Mr. Gabriel to take a final words so that we can release you and we talk some little tips and we close for this evening. It's already an eventful call already. Yeah. So, Mr. Gabriel, your final words for everybody.
All right. I want to acknowledge the presence of my Oga that I'm seeing here. Mr. Lekon Ishao. That's my Oga. My Oga. I am humble. I am loyal, sir. I am loyal. I know that yes, you are coming. I know that you are coming. Yes. I can see. We are seeing the yes. My Oga, I greet you, sir. Good to have you here. Good to have you here. And I want to say a big thank you to everybody. A big thank you to Mr. Sheyi.
Let me mention again. Alubarika is here too. Alberca from
yes,
Benin
I can see Alberca, but because I'm not seeing his face, so I don't want to be too forward. So
Alberca is here.
because I'm not seeing his face, so
Mr. Yusuf Alata from Ilorin is also here.
Alata, yes, Alata is there. I'm seeing them, but the person that I've seen his face now, it's confirmed that yes, it is him.
Mr. Alberca, go and change your profile so that we can see you.
It is him, Mr. Leko Ishao, Baba Ishao. That's him.
Oh my God.
So guys, I want to say a big thank you to Mr. Sheyi for organizing this session. And please, I want to beg you, don't take for granted all these things that he's doing for us. I'm telling you, some of us want to, in fact, we want this, and maybe time constraint, maybe distance,
too much
maybe
member to attend to.
maybe even sometimes even data. I'm not talking about myself now. I'm just talking generally. Like some people want they want this, they want access to this, but they don't know it, they don't have it, they cannot even see it. So what we are getting right now, let us not take it for granted. Please let us appreciate all these things and put them into action, because it's not about just hearing these things, but it's about acting on them and then making it happen for us. So I want to leave you with this. I started as a simple person. I started as a nobody. I started knowing nothing. But today we are still learning and we are getting the results. Whether you like it or not, whether you know how to do this thing or not, the truth is, so long as you try to do it and you keep doing it, you will get the result. Neolife is a business that, I don't know how to put it. It's in one of our books that we read that whether you are good or bad at what you do, the result will come.
You still come. Yeah.
Some of us will be wondering, oh, I don't even know how to have a YouTube channel. I don't even know how to talk to anybody. I don't even know how to do anything. In fact, I don't even know whether those things don't really matter. So long as you try to learn and then practice or act on what you have learned, you will get the result. We have seen people, this trip that we went on, this Zanzibar that I said Neolife took us, there is somebody that we travel together that cannot even fill any form. Now they help the person fill the forms.
Chai.
This guy cannot speak English. Even his Yoruba is not that, because so he cannot fill any form. Now they help him fill those forms. Imagine such person in abroad. So whether you are good or bad, that's it. Whether you are good or bad at this thing, you get the result. So guys, I want to leave you with that, and I want to see you next time on this call. Thank you so much.
Thank you for showing up this evening. We really appreciate your time out of your busy schedule. We know how Lagos is, especially driving at night and all that. We are very sorry that we didn't allow you to just fresh up and do all those things.
It's fine.
Thank you for joining the call.
Anytime. You are my guy now. What will I do?
Please now, don't be saying that. Allow me to grow now.
Even me now, I've learned some things now. I think I'll go and work on my YouTube channel. I'll go and be doing my personal point. I've learned a few things. So please, anytime, please let me
leave internet for us, I beg, please. This internet for the boys.
Okay.
All right. Once again, thank you for showing up. We really appreciate you showing up at this time of the evening, especially in a busy state like Lagos. Yes, thank you for showing up. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with everybody. And we pray that the growth that you started will continue and it will be permanent. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you. So everyone, thank you for showing up. Thank you for listening. I think we've actually had enough this evening. We could just call it a day and say, oh, this is enough. But should the case any other person has a personal question from maybe for me or for anybody or something that you need to know, again, everyone, make sure that you have a soft copy of your price, right? Of your price list. So that when a customer calls you, even if your internet is not working in that area you are, you'll be able to just open that PDF. We have it on our WhatsApp. Be able to go to that PDF, open it, and be able to check the retail price.
It's on my photo gallery. Anytime like this, I just go to photo gallery.
Let me show you. let me show you what is on my screensaver for. You might not see this very well. Let me check. This was on my screensaver right now. Can you see who that? Can you guys see it at all?
Not so clear.
Okay, tell me what you can see there.
Not so clear.
So let me just tell you. Okay, let me see like this. Can you see anything that is look like what you know?
Yes, business target for the month.
You see that?
Business target for the month.
It's business target of the month. That's why I put it on my screensaver. Google said there's what Google call micro moments.
10,000 PV.
You see, Google calls something micro moments, right? Google said on the micro moments, people on average, people slide and open their phone lock at least 126 times per day. Some people are more than that, but they say averagely 126 times per day, people unlock their phone. Every time I unlock my phone, I want to be seeing this future focus. I want to be seeing this, that guy, oh, it's 2,000, oh, guys, it's 3,000, oh, guy, this is what is left. So when I say it's not over, so this is how I do it. Do you see that? I go to the back office, screenshot it, put it. I want to be seeing it on my screensaver. What's the name of that song that say, you my screensaver?
I'm doing that right away.
I want to be seeing it so that I will know that. So last week Friday sounds like a month end, but it's a very good thing because it now shows that, oh, we can do more. And within last week Friday and now, more than another 500 people has comes in again, like more than. So it's still possible, and it's not over until it's over. I'm just saying this for some of you that already have 700 and something to get to 1,000 QSM. For some of you that already have more than 1,000, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. It's still possible. Let me tell you one secret. Procrastination, they have always been saying that is a killer of dream, right? Yeah. What Google product did I use? No, this is not Google product. I just go to the back office, screenshot, under the rank. You know, we also have rank there, right? On the back office. I just go to the next rank, right? And on that next rank, anyway, by the way, let me just announce my account has already clocked Emerald as I'm this time. And I've still said, oh, even Sapphire is possible. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. It's possible. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. And that's so I just screenshot. It's not any Google product, really. So it's very, very, very important. Everything is possible. It's possible for each and every one of us. Put it. So anytime you slide, your screen, your phone lock, you say, Omo, now work with this. So see, I know what it is to have a mental state of a mental picture of a future state. That is vision, which people call vision. See, a lot of things that I'm doing right now, even the next place that I'm moving, I've already seen how the place is going to be. So it's not something that I've not been saying, oh, I need an interior. I've already know how it looks like. Mental picture of a future state. So this is the next stage. I'm seeing it. Des Brown said, a lot of people will not say yes to you until 7 times. I want to be seeing this 126 times per day. And do you know what that translates to? Let's see what happened. So I said it's possible. We still have, I'm counting 8 days to go. And we are going to put all the work that is required, like all the work that is required, so that we can eat with the table with Mr. Gabriel. No.
Yes,
what to eat in that table?
Yes,
what to eat in that table too? So yes, that's it. It's possible for every one of us. I'm still trying to check if there's any question, even if it is specifically for me here. Okay, I think I was saying something before I show you this screensaver. Someone remind me, and I think that is very, very important. Okay, it's part of our task that we're supposed to be doing. Like I said, personal question. Okay, I remember I talked about having the price list. Despite the fact that the price have increased, the person that bought product worth 100,000 is new price, so not old price. So you can see that it's possible. New price. That product is about 140 PV at a go. 140 PV at a go. Two of that is a manager already. So I know what I mean when I said I don't want anybody to be a distributor. Do you know why? Whatever plan that you have, until you see results, success loves speed. No, they will not understand it until you see the results. So yesterday, for the first time, I just shared some small clips of a usual webinar that I do on the WhatsApp. I don't know how many people that have seen that, like, isn't it just not the same energy that we know? When did they come to this one? Like, and those things are seen on my WhatsApp. Like, I want to know more. I want to do this. I want to do that. So this is a collaboration work. In as much, I'm not going to stop. Won't stop is the motto. I want each and every one of us to also have our own reason, our own why we have to do this. See, I think until we really know reason why we are doing this, we might not understand or get serious more with this. I'm not saying we are not working, we are working, but until we really know what we want. For example, I'll be sharing my own personal stuff. I'm already thinking that my daughter, she's going to be 4 December 6th. Second one, next year, April, she's going to be 3. I'm already calculating my age. Maybe a lot of us are not yet married, but minimum of us here, nobody's 20 years old here. No one. Yeah, no one is 20 years old here. So I've already started thinking, you know how much school fees is now? I'm still paying the school fees that's within the range of 100,000 still now, right? By the time they started entering secondary school, the school fees go to 500. It's not that time, that you now be building the capacity of 500. You start building the capacity of 500 now. It's not only governors, senators, children that need to school in abroad. My children will school in abroad. It's not that time that they want to go to universities that you now see your age and all those things. And you see, problem not they finish. You still have things to deal with as at that time. It's not that time that you now be fighting. They said you don't fight war when the war is ready. You prepare for war before it started. Yes, that is it. So you put things in place. So at that time, people will now be saying you're lucky. You are not lucky. It's not lucky. When your companion, look at his time now, it's after 10. A lot of us are still going to work. A lot of us are still going to do some deadline this evening. When our companion are sleeping, right? We are toiling in the dark. We are toiling in the dark. Yes, we are toiling in the dark. So I want each and every one of us to take it serious. What are the things that I do? For some of you that are following my YouTube, I posted 13 videos yesterday in one day. 13. 1, 2, 3, 13. For some of you that are following my YouTube, you will have seen that. So there's something that you are doing that I'm not doing. Like, I always believe in what they call baker's dozen. Right? Baker's dozen. So when others are giving 10, I want to give 24. That is the way. That is the way. And this is what I want each and every one of us to be doing. It's not just talking. Action is required. Action is required. After this call, I'm still not going to sleep. What? Okay. The blog, the website, as at this time, I've updated all the price. But I also need to be building what will sustain, like I've started building what will sustain the next 1 year. You can ask me if you want to know. Everyone on this call, either you are directly in 4%, we are all in the journey of this progress. Let me tell you, apart from our blog, this is the same thing that as part of things that I said I'm going to inform us to do. Apart from our blog, each and every one of us need to have our own personal website, fully personal website. If you want to get that, let me know. I can just get someone. Like, my table is crazy right now. Like, it's crazy. I don't even take any external job again, because what I have in my own bucket again alone, it's big enough to be sharing. Right? It's big enough. Right? The best, as if I know that this time will come, the best I'm doing for people right now is I'm just sending the link, because there's a video that will answer their question. But if you cannot watch that video now, I'm sorry, because I also have things to do. Creating 13 videos is not a joke. But by the time his affairs started coming, it will look as if somebody is dashing you free money. It doesn't just happen. It doesn't. It doesn't. Refreshing the content on Google My Business. What do I mean by refreshing? Content on your Google My Business expire every 14 days. Post fresh content. Post fresh content. Right? Post fresh content. Right? It's also very, very important. Your WhatsApp, you are in your business for yourself, not for your friend. Don't care about whatever anybody will say. They are not the one paying your bills. They are not. I put stuff on my WhatsApp that, just imagine, I have a lot of corporate people as clients that they was like, Shay, tell us about this. Tell us about this. Yeah. People that I will not even expect. What if I had it? Somebody is out there waiting for you. When are you going to show up? Yes, when are you going to show up? Either on your WhatsApp status, Nepal have done their thing. Israel. 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 Can you come and on the inverter for me? I think somebody shut it down that time. You should have picked up automatically. Yeah. But it's good. At least you guys can see my teeth. Yes. Even when I'm in dark, I'm still shining in the darkness. With no brings around my neck, I'm still shining in the darkness. Press that in Israel, that red one. You don't know how to press it again. Yeah. Yeah, we've solved the power problem. All right. So that is it. Let's do this. So again, take this as I'm telling you. Each and every one of us on this call, get ready. Build your website. Okay, let me show you one thing. I just built one. I don't know some of you that it's not going to, nothing is going to happen on that website. It's not for mouth or whatever. It's you see everybody, the same way you pay your price offline, the same way you pay your price online, right? I just built one that I know that even in the next 3 months, it will not show up on Google. But in the next 8 months, it's guaranteed. But why not preparing for that? So what's the name? Neolife. Watch it all. So that neolife.com.ng. That's the domain. So when I say everybody, I mean everyone should build their own website so that you can begin to keep bundle products, product for arthritis, product for diabetes, product for fibroid, product for this, product for that. Start keeping it. So this, I've built this. If you search Google to tomorrow, you will not see it. But the work is going on. Do you see that? The work is going on. I still have some other domain that I'm building. I still have some other domain that I'm building. Do you see that? The work is going on. I'm not yet done. But this is how you prepare. This is how you prepare. Right? So anybody that you see that are having sales, Mr. Isao, I know you already have your own. Neolife-vitamin.com.ng. Yes, I remember. Yeah, neolife-vitamin.com.ng. You said now how? So see, okay, let me tell you, Olaiton here. How many domains do you have now? Olaiton? So that people will know.
I have 5.
You have 5 at this time. 5. And I see that the last one that you bought, buyneolifeproduct.com, is already ranking.
Yes.
Mr. Ishao owns neolifevitaminshop.com.ng. So everybody needs to have that because there's more PV in bundle products. There's more money in bundle product than one. That is why we need to start. Everybody needs to get that. Because I cannot be doing something and not telling you. That website that you see now, it will not show up in the next 6 months. But in the next 8 months is guaranteed. And once it starts, it's blow up. I do not be as if somebody is. So I want to be prepared for, okay. So because when you get to Sapphire, the task increase, right? When you go to Ruby, I want to be preparing for PT ready. Oh, let me shock you. I have 10 domain bots ready that I'm not yet built, and I will build it. And my own is, I'm just telling you so that you know what I'm doing, so that you know just that those results, they're not just coming. And I'm not going to stop until I get to 100. Once I get to 100, I say, Oh yeah, this is enough. Small, small, writing down daily. It's not one day. It's not one day. I remember 2 months ago, my first website shut down offline for 2 weeks. Software issue, 2 weeks. And that greatly affected the search. But thank God, because I've been building another blog before that, that one has got to the page too. Just imagine that does not exist. It's like starting all over. So you don't wait until such thing happen. You started building what if, plan B, started building, and you'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. One day somebody will call you. So I know what it is when I posted that thing today, right? On the group that I pray. And it's not just pray, because even Bibles also say work and pray. That in as much as everybody that are putting in the work, they are going to hit the fruits of new life. They are going to begin to receive 200. I've received order of 200K from one person before. I've received order of 140K from one person before. The man just lodged at an hotel very close to the office. He picked up this phone. He was going to travel to Spain the next day and search. And I was there and I give all the products just like that. So it's very important, apart from our blog, for everybody, I mean everyone, right? Everybody to buy their own name. No Life Product Shop is mine. To buy their own name, thank you for that. To buy their own name and start building, not for now. Do you know what you are building? When I get to director, you want to be consistency. Consistency does not just jump. It's a lot of things, the wells that you have dug. Like I tell myself that I've dug so many wells that even if I said no, those wells will keep on calling me that, Oga, you cannot go anywhere. Because when people cannot be calling you for money and say, no, I don't have time now. Just imagine when somebody call me that, oh, I want to order product, you place order of 100K, I will not say I will not go now. No, now, come on. That is somebody's 2 months salary. I will go now. But it doesn't just happen. It doesn't just happen. And thank God for digital. Even if you are shy, thank God for digital. People will come into your DM. Thank God for digital. You listen to him. They did it in hard way and the only way. It was hard and it's the only way. But look at us here. Look at us. We have a tools, a machine. So like I said, that is my words for you guys, for everybody today. Go online. There are every resource, especially new people. Everything that you need, I've said it before, is on my YouTube channel. I didn't just start that YouTube channel. I know a time will come. We will have in this team 2,000 people, 5,000 people. I don't want us to have a team that somebody that came last will not have who to reach out to. That is why I'm documenting this. I remember this is my YouTube. This is the playlist. These are the videos that I recorded before. Before, if you go like this, you will see all the products that I did. Maybe I said 13. It's even more than 13. These things I've already told me that it's more than. This is the one that I have before. Can you see 26 there? All of them are products. Right? This is what I uploaded just yesterday. 16. I will say 13 is actually 16. So do you know what I'm going to do next?
Sorry, this is your new website. Is it OpenCart to use?
It's not OpenCart. It's WooCommerce.
Your neolife.com.ng.
It's WooCommerce, not OpenCart. Okay. WooCommerce WordPress. Yeah.
What is the name of the WooCommerce WordPress?
Yes.
What is the name of the team?
I will get it. It's my brother that got the team for me. I'll get it to you and send it to you. My younger brother.
Make me send down.
You like the team, right?
Yes, I can.
I will request it from me. It's my brother that got it for me. My younger brother. Right? Do you see this now? Right? So what I'm not going to do next is I've been saying it that when you have video to your blog or your video or your website page, it makes it rank fast. So what I'm going to do now is, you see all these new products, they are products I don't have stuff for. I'm going to go and use it to add to each page. That is my own part of writing down daily. Neolife said, so you can come here, everything that you need training is here. If I have the time, I know God will give me that time and the strength, because it's the love work that I'm doing, the love work. And I know that the lack of love will stifle everybody innovation, everybody innovation. So I've already created another fresh, because things keep coming every day, because you love people. Idea will start coming. So I've already created another 50 course outline that I've not started. Can you see that now? 50 course outline. Neolife International Digital Marketing Training courses. Can you see that? 50. I'm adding to an existing one. There are 50 now, which I'm going to start as time will permit me, creating another fresh videos, because the journey ahead, we need to take care of everybody, so that when somebody is in Philippines, when somebody is in Singapore, people say, this is the video. You will not be there. They will not feel lacking behind, because there are resources. And as at that time, even if I'm on flight, even if I'm on different location, I'll still be able to take my phone and share the link to person on the WhatsApp on this. That can only happen when you have resource ready. If you don't have the resource ready, that is not going to happen, right? Abraham Lincoln said, I will study and prepare, then my opportunity will come. Then again, when opportunity come, when success come, I always tell people, it's not only failure that you are afraid. You should be afraid of success. When success come and it's overwhelming, because you are not prepared to take care of people. I remember, Neolife is people empowering people. How do you empower people when you don't have those resources ready? So that is why I'm documenting. So when you see result from Olaitan, it doesn't just fall from anywhere. 5 domain, still buying more. Before this call, me and Olaitan were on call for more than 1 hour. The first one is about 30 minutes, another one is about 45 minutes. And we're already talking about how you can make things happen in UK. Just imagine someone in UK, inside the code, is still doing your life. Just imagine that. I've already said, how we could start colonizing some domain name from UK too. Then meaning, when any one of you right now have somebody to register in UK, we don't have problem, because UK is not in the same market with us. We cannot say, all I thought, somebody wants to register in UK, help us do these things. Do you get that? That is it. Collaboration. A time will come, we'll have everybody in every state capital of it, not only Nigeria, in every country, that when somebody needs another, in the group, on the spreadsheet, we'll be able to say, there's Sabina in Uganda, there's Priscilla in Tanzania. Please, can you help me do? And everything will go seamlessly. That is where we are going. We need to keep on. So now, personally, I have that internet. I have Neolife. I have neolife.com. As a matter of fact, I've already bought neolife.ng when they are doing Bonanza. Nothing is yet there. I'm still going to build it. I'm saying this so that when you see that, this guy is this now, he has become 1 rupee. It's not anything, you prepare. Sapphire 10,000. I don't just want to do 10,000 and say, we don't do it. How are we going to do it next month? So before it comes, I want to prepare. So if I have 2 websites that is giving me a certain number, and the number I have to increase, I have to double it. To meet up with the next number. Right? So if Ruby is going to 20,000, I have to still double that. So that is it. That is just it. That is it. I don't know. I think I've read this. For every level, there's another devil. This is not a devil. For every level, there's another success ladder. That's where I see it. And for that, there's another task to take. So you don't wait. Because if you wait for that time, you'll be overwhelmed. And if you are not careful, no matter stage you are, you can lose control when you are overwhelmed. So for you not to be overwhelmed, just the way I'm documenting my journey, start documenting your journey. Start. You don't need to do 13 video in a day. Do one video. Make a commitment to do one video in a day. In a 30 days, you already have 30 video. I was checking my YouTube yesterday to even know how many is total video that I have. I saw 800 plus. 800, but not only Neolife. Neolife videos already is more than 200. The name 5% did not just come. Oh. Yes, it did not just come. Right. So guys, let's get to work. If you have questions, ask. Most time, I might not be able to attend immediately. Sometimes I'm attending to 10 people at the same time. That's why I'm putting all those things, because as time goes on, I'm not a Shaddai. Everybody should be able to do this because you have a team. Once you become a Sapphire, a director, you are your own local government chairman. So start documenting your journey. And one good thing again, do you know that those videos you are posting is not just for free? It will come to a time everything will meet up together that Google will even be paying you for posting that video. But again, in anything that I do, I don't put money first. Put the love first and the money will come. It will come. Yeah, it will come. So that is my word for everybody this evening as we are closing. I would like to know if there's any question from anybody. If you don't have any question, we can just close this call.
Hello, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, please, I really want you to help us on how to create video, because creating video and posting on our channels, on our different social media, it's very, very important, like you are saying. And we know you are a guru.
So the guru did not just follow. Albarka, can you see my screen? Just before you finish, you see, I anticipate everything. I don't just
want to be something you are taught and say, okay, we want you to read it first. So we want you to teach us on how to do this video so that we can be posting to all our channels.
So that's what I'm trying to say right now, that I've done that. Can you see this? And I'm going to drop it on our WhatsApp group. Can you see this one? Yeah. And most people on this call, they were there. So this particular video marketing training, that's what I did here. The resources is there. Some people who come to my WhatsApp, I just tell them that you have not searched enough, especially when I'm too busy. If you search, you will see it. The question you're asking me is already on my YouTube. Go and search. Sometimes if I'm not too busy, I'll go there and copy the link and send it. So in this particular video, I drop it October 12th this year. Within that October 12th, 139 people have viewed it. Right? So the same process that I used to do all my product video, that is what I do here. And I use Kamak as an example. And a lot of people on this call, they were in this class. So I did this video. After I did this video, I also post it on YouTube the same way that I post. So that I don't just post, you post with search engine in mind. Do you see that? So what you're asking for is already here. It's already here.
All right, sir.
Oh,
thank you, sir.
My video is talking to you. Let me stop it. Can you see that? So you just need to sign up on this website called lumen5.com. LUME5 Then you follow the process here.
Sir, LUMEN.
Yes. I'm going to drop the link again on the WhatsApp group later.
Okay, thank you,
after this call. Yes. So, but the video, how to do that video from beginning to the end is on this channel, right? That is not the only one. How to build a blog from beginning to the end is also on this channel. Because I know somebody from Philippine, can you see this, will call me one day. I'll be so busy somewhere, but I will not be able to tell the person that I'm busy because he's a member that wants to learn. The best thing I could do is to send video to that person and the person will still be served. That is it. So can you see how to start the marketing blog, generating traffic to your Neolife landing page from beginning to the end is here too. So why do I started creating question every day from people's question from the chat? I started creating question. That's why that one got to 150. The first video that I did was 36 content. Now I have 50. As people are coming to the WhatsApp asking questions, I'm adding those questions as a problem to solve. Because I know that somebody will say, ask that question. So by the time they started asking those questions, and I'm busy, maybe it might not be Zanzibar. It might be somewhere in Namibia. There's a lot of beautiful place in Africa. It might be somewhere in Mauritius. It might be somewhere in New York City. I'll still be able to send from my WhatsApp. This is it. Have it. Go and explore. Can you see this? This is from beginning to the end, right? From beginning to the end. You have it here. I have to build a blog, and I use Neolife specifically as an example, not just any other thing. That is it. Any other question?
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Any other question? We're still on this call. Anyway, this video will also be available for people that want to go over it and for some people that are absent. Like I think one person actually contacted me. Yeah. So that's it. It's available for everybody. So in the absence of no question, it's getting late. Sammy is joining from Kenya. And in Kenya, as I'm talking about, this is part of discipline. Somebody will now say that Sammy, you just jump up from somewhere. In Kenya now, it's already the next day. We're already on 24th in Kenya right now. It's 12:39 a.m. in Kenya right now, the next day in Kenya, and Sammy is still on this call. I saw you, Sammy. Because Kenya is 2 hours ahead of us. Nigeria. Let me see. Okay, Stanley is still here. Stanley from Ghana. I saw him not too long. I think he's out. Yeah, he's out. See that? Okay, there. Victoria is not here. Victoria is from Uganda. Uganda is also 2 hours ahead of us. Victoria is a family man, a family woman, and I don't think anybody's husband will allow him to be on this call at this time. You see that? That is part of the sacrifice. Discipline, it is soul of an army. That is it. So once again, thank you for everybody. Thank you for all of us for participating in our own rescue. Good night and enjoy the rest of the evening. We meet on Thursday for another special story. That is going to be training based on feedback that happened within the time, some challenges and all that, and now we can solve that. If you still have any question, drop it on the group. I think let us be dropping the question on the group right now so that everybody will actually learn from it. Yes. Let us not drop question personally to me again. Let me drop it on the group. So thank you for everybody for joining this call. I appreciate you all. I see you on Thursday and we are still on the group. Good night. Good night.